Hey guys, it's Megan and I'm back again with another Army video. And I had my basic training at Fort Jackson, and I know a lot of you are probably going to be going to Fort Jackson, and I just wanted to put some information out there about the confidence course in Victory Tower, because a lot of people are not aware of what you have to do for both of those obstacle courses, or they're afraid and they want to know what's entailed with it. So let me just give you some information on it. Victory Tower is this tower that you're going to have to, you go up this ladder and you're going to have to go across a rope bridge type situation, and you're going to have to balance yourself. And the rope bridge wasn't really that high up, but if you're scared of like being on a roof, or being on an escalator at a mall, it can be scary. I'm not gonna lie, I get pretty scared being up on a ladder or being in high places, so it was definitely kind of frightening for me. Victory Tower in the confidence course was the hardest part, along with the ranges, So anyway, you go across the rope bridge, and then you have to climb up this really tall ladder, and then you have to rappel down this, I believe it was 75 feet tall wall. And I don't recommend showing any type of fear to the drill sergeants, because they're going to see that and they're going to feed off of it, because they don't want you to be scared, and they don't want you to be crying, and they don't want you to be weak. So if they see that you're weak and that you're crying and that you're upset, they're going to make you do it again. Because I got very scared, and I was nervous, and I was shaking, and I started to tear up a little bit when I had to go down the rappelling wall, and they made me go down the rappel wall, and then I had to do it all over again. Now, granted, I'm glad that I did do it all over again, because it actually ended up being fun for me. But if you only want to do it once, I suggest just keeping your fears to yourself, because that's the best way not to have to do it again. Also at the top, before you go down the rappel, you're going to have to swing on this rope and go across like this pit thing and go to the other side. And they're going to make you keep going across this pit and swinging on this rope until you make it to the other side. So make sure that, you get enough leverage where you can swing across this rope to the other side. And there's a safety net underneath you. And there's like this open pit, and there is a safety net. But anyway, it's still pretty scary, because you can see, the ground underneath where the safety net is. There is like a pad, but you can still see the ground through the sides, if you know what I mean. So anyway, you should look it up on the internet if you want to see some pictures of Victory Tower. So make sure you get across the other side on the top of the pit before you have to go down and rappel. There will be somebody at the bottom of the rappel rope, like a safety, if you will. And so anyway, and then the confidence course is it's a bunch of all different kinds of obstacles that you have to do as a team. And then there's a part where you have to zip line. Zip lining it ended up being really fun for me, but at the very beginning I was terrified, because like I said, I'm very scared of heights, or at least I was at that time. And so I had to go up. The first part of the confidence course is where you go up you have to go up this ladder, and then you have to walk across this log, and there is a safety net under the log, but like I said, you can still see the ground through the safety net. So if you're scared of heights like I was, It can be pretty intimidating. And then once you make it across this log, you have to go up another ladder. And then once you get up to that ladder, you have to go down a zip line. And I think the zip line was like 50 feet tall, like I said. And then, you know, they put on your harness and everything like that. And then they either push you or you jump off on your own accord. They didn't have to push me. I did jump off because I didn't want them to push me. But like I said, I was scared, and I did, you know, I showed it because I was like shaking and I was like this the whole time. So anyway, I had to do it again. So like I said, if you don't want to do it again, make sure that you don't show how scared you are. Just get it over with. So after you do the zip lining, you're going to have to do like this thing, and it looks kind of like an upside down pyramid. It's like this, like, how do I describe it? It's like this, like plank on, like, it looks like an upside down pyramid. That's like the best way I can describe it, except there's like open sides, and you and like 3 other people, you'll have to help each other get to the very top of this thing and then get to the bottom of this thing. And there's no ladder, there's no steps. You just have to crawl from level to level to level down this thing. And it's like I said, I don't know. It's weird. It gets wider at the top, but it's skinnier at the bottom. And so anyway, that one was kind of easier for me because I did have help from my other teammates. But then after that, we ended up having to do this thing where you have to climb up this huge ladder, and then you get on this rope, and you have to like kind of, you know, scoot your way down this rope to the other side. And there's a safety net underneath you, but you're probably like I'm gonna guess, but you're probably like a good 30 or 40 feet in the air, maybe. You might want to look it up online because it's, like I said, it's been a while since I've done this. But anyway, that was pretty scary for me too because, like I said, I don't like heights. So you have to scoot your way down this rope from up high and then go down low. Then there's this part where you have to weave in and out of like logs, and then you have to get to the top, and then you go down. That wasn't that scary because that wasn't tall at all. Maybe 10, 12 feet, maybe. Then there was another part on the confidence course where you have to go up this ladder, and the rungs start out really close together, and then they get further and further apart until you get to the very top. And I want to say the very top was maybe like 25 or 30 feet. And then you have to go down the other side, which can be scary for somebody that's afraid of heights. So let's see, what else did I have to do on the confidence course? Trying to think. There was a lot of little things on the confidence course. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to let my dog out. But anyway, there is going to be a wall, like a slanted wall that you have to go up, and you'll be able to hold on to a rope, but it's still pretty hard. I mean, you got to have a lot of upper body strength to do it. There's like this part where you go over with like, it has like a rolling log, and you have to like get over the rolling log. You have to like push yourself over it. Then there's like this smaller like rope that's maybe like, I don't know, 8 feet off the ground that you have to shimmy across. And then there's another part where you have to go up these slanted pieces of wood, and then you have to go face down. So, and you have to go down really slowly, otherwise you'll hurt yourself. So anyway, that's the confidence course pretty much in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions about Victory Tower or the confidence course or Fort Jackson, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week. Bye.